What's good, everybody? It's your boy Scotty B here with ImperialHipHop.com, and we're out here in the city of New York on the street. We're in Harlem, and we're going to ask everybody, would you tell somebody if you had herpes? So let's see what everyone says.
No.
You wouldn't tell them?
I'd be too ashamed.
Depends on how I got it and the type of person I'm with.
What I'll do is like, if it's not going the mainstream, if I tell her, I just pay her off. You feel me? I'll pay her off.
That's like, it's just ridiculous. Like, that's like you just going to the bathroom and you just burning. You just not even telling me. Like,
no, you gotta tell them. You cannot do that to a human being.
Ooh, no, that burns me up.
No,
ruins the moment for me because I don't want that shit.
Of course, you jump off, you get ready to slide, but it's a deeper conversation before you just slide in. You know what I'm saying?
What's good, everybody? Scotty B here with ImperialHipHop.com with
Dante.
Dante, where you repping? Where you from?
I'm from Arkansas.
Arkansas, I'm from the South too.
But I live in Bronx.
You live in the Bronx. Okay, the question is, given the recent Usher scandal, if you had herpes, would you tell your significant other?
Yes.
Okay, let's do on the flip side. It's a one-night stand. You're in the moment. Would you tell her and ruin the moment, or would you just...
I have to tell her.
The Usher scandal that recently happened, where he's allegedly giving women herpes, the question for you today is, if you had herpes, let's say it's a girl you met from the bar, would you tell her that you had herpes if y'all about to, get it on?
No.
You wouldn't tell her?
I'd be too ashamed to mention that.
Because it's a one-time thing, right?
Yeah, if it wasn't something that I saw going somewhere, I'd keep that to myself.
Keep it to yourself. If you had herpes, would you tell your significant other?
It depends on how I got it and the type of person I'm with.
Okay.
Because I have a friend who has it and her nigga accepts it. So, but I would tell my significant other because he's still gonna rock with me. Regardless.
Okay. And what about R. Kelly? Do you
Kelly?
think he's wrong? Like, okay, the age of consent in Georgia is 16. So if he's messing with 16-year-olds, do you still think he's wrong?
There's nothing wrong with it. My nigga is 40. There's nothing wrong with it.
You don't think there's anything wrong with
No.
it? Okay.
Not at all. It's an age consent and it's legal.
So it's good.
I don't think, yes. As long as he's not pissing on her, it's fine.
As long as he's not what?
Pissing on her.
Okay, well, if
it's fine.
But you don't do the pissing thing.
No.
You don't?
Not
at all?
my cup of tea.
Not your cup. So what is your cup of tea?
Listen, we don't care.
Okay, let's say you had a one-night stand and you have herpes. Would you tell the guy that you're messing with that you had herpes?
of course. That's what you're supposed to do. You're not even supposed to have intercourse with somebody if you got sexual transmitted disease.
But I mean, it's just a one-night stand. I don't have a flare-up right now. Am I wrong for not telling you if I have herpes? I don't want to ruin the moment, though.
Yeah, of course it's ridiculous. Like, that's like you just going to the bathroom and you just burning. You just not even telling me, like, even with a condom, like. But I don't think that he did it though.
You don't? Why you don't think he did it? Because you love him?
No, not only that, is that his ex-wife would have wrote about it in the book.
Right. It would have been somewhere. Chili would have told us.
Chili would have told us.
Let's say you have a one-night stand. Would you tell the other person that you had herpes?
Maybe shoot him a text the next day, just
not the next day.
To make sure they're all good.
You like, yeah, I had it. So.
Hey, you can't do it, yeah,
You would do it in the moment? You can't ruin the moment.
No, well, you gotta have protection, you gotta be safe, of course.
Right.
Hopefully you wouldn't have that problem.
Okay, so let's talk about this. Transgender, it's a thing right now. Would you get mad if you were messing with somebody and it was another one-night stand, and let's say they got the surgery and everything, would you be mad? It was like, yo, I look like you.
So you found out, or they told you?
They told you.
Oh.
The next, they shot you a text like, yo, this is what happened.
Oh, afterwards?
Yeah.
I might be mad, but what are you gonna do about it? You gotta live your life. Hopefully, they don't tell anybody else.
Okay, and you just be like, all right, that's good. That's it.
You live and you learn. You gotta be, thinking.
Okay, so let's talk about Usher.
Okay.
So, one night stand, you have herpes. Do you tell the other person that you have it? No flare up, no nothing. Do you tell the other person?
You shouldn't be having one-night stands if you have herpes.
True.
I don't know. That's a tricky one right there.
But okay, let's put the significant other. Do you disclose to the significant other? Like,
without a doubt.
Yes.
It's like, okay, you definitely do. You would?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. One last question.
Okay.
Bobby Valentino. Should a transgender disclose to the other person another one-night stand? They already had the surgery. They're good. Should they disclose to the other person, like, look, yo, I looked like you before, so?
Nah, I don't think they would have to do that.
You don't think they have to do
No.
it? Okay.
So wait, Bobby
What does that do to Bobby Valentino?
Because he was allegedly messing with a transgender. And he
Oh,
didn't
really?
know. So then he found out, and then the girl put him on blast.
Damn, that's something, right? That's serious.
Right. So do you tell the other person? You be like, it's a one night stand.
So when you had that surgery, you can't tell at all.
No, it looks like you know,
Yeah.
the real shit.
Modern medicine, baby.
Oh, that's crazy.
Would you want somebody to disclose that to you?
Yeah, definitely.
A one night stand?
A one night stand? No, it's like I'll never see you
Exactly.
again. We're drunk. One night stand. You have herpes. Do you tell the other person? You don't have a flare up though. So everything's good. Do you tell the other person you have herpes?
What I'll do is like if it's not going the mainstream. If I tell her, I just pay her off. You feel me? I pay her off because it's like if she knows and nobody else knows, I pay her off and say, listen, don't worry about it. You don't have to deal with me no more. Fuck it.
All right, one night stand, transgender woman. She has the surgery. Do you want her to tell you, or just not? You're good.
Man, I don't want them to do the Bobby Valentino on me. You feel me?
That's what it is. So Bobby Valentino, she doesn't do it, but she's not gonna put you on camera.
Yeah.
She has the surgery. She's an awful woman. Should she disclose that she was a man before, or does she have?
She got to say it first because if you don't say it first and you let people find out too late, then that's your fault. That's like their fault because it's like you lean up to a man and say like I look like a fully woman and so it's like time to fuck or have sex and shit, and it'd be like, oh wait, hold on, you was a what? Oh nah, and they gonna start putting cameras on me? Nah, I can't do it.
Would you still do it though? If she wasn't gonna put a camera on you and she looked good? Is R. Kelly wrong for messing with those underage girls if it's true?
I mean, you got cougars and all this out here. I mean, that's on him though. I mean, personally, anything under 18 now, but 21 and above, I mean.
Only God can judge.
Right, only God can judge. Only God can judge him. But yeah, 21 and over, I feel like, yeah, that's all right. Because it's not only him, it's the female too. You got to think about that.
So you have a granddaughter. She's 18, but she messing with a 40-year-old man. How would you feel?
If she was smart enough to deal with it, then she's smart enough to deal with it. But if she's immature, no.
You're going to say cut it off right there.
Cut it off right there.
So your daughter is 18, and she brings home a 40-year-old guy. I'm in love. I want to be with him. Do you accept it, or what's going on?
Well, that's different. If he's going to take care of her, the age don't matter. But
I don't know. No.
But R. Kelly, everybody knows he is known to be a little girl fondler. Okay.
So knowing his past, no way.
Hell no. How's that?
So is R. Kelly wrong for allegedly messing with those underage girls?
Of course, if it was my daughter, I would be mad.
But you still love the music though, so do you separate the music from what he does?
I do. Now I do, because when I'm on Pandora and all of that, I skip it. Because I'm just really insulted that he got them girls' minds like that. See, that's the thing. I don't care if they're willingly. They're not willingly smart up here, so.
So you just be like, I don't want to listen to his music?
I skip it.
So do you like Michael Jackson still? Because we know what happened. He did. Come on. We don't really
he dead.
know.
I can't talk about the dead.
You're right. Let's not talk about him. But no, so you just don't listen to any of his music anymore.
Who? R. Kelly? No. I'm insulted. I'm from Chicago. I was living in Chicago. I won't listen to it. Now they love him, but I won't. I'm insulted. I believe it.
You believe
it? And
it?
the one girl talked about it. Yeah, I believe it.
You believe it? Can you dance like the people from Chicago? Okay, step to the Chicago 2 steps. Is R. Kelly wrong for messing with those underage girls, even though the girls consented, allegedly?
Are you talking about the current ones?
That's bad that we have to say. That's bad that we have to say current.
The current situation or the previous situation?
All situations.
I would say in the previous situations, he was definitely wrong. However, that little girl was very grown on that tape. In this situation, from what I hear, these women, the young girls are actually over 18, so they are consenting adults. However, I think that he is still taking advantage of them of their immaturity.
So, is R. Kelly wrong for allegedly messing with those underage girls if they consent to it?
I still think, yeah, he is wrong. Being that he's older, he should know that they're not fully developed yet. Even if they consent, you as the adult should know better.
Right. Okay, so let's talk about Usher. Let's say a one-night stand, you have herpes. Do you tell the other person, I have herpes? You don't have no flare-up, no nothing, you're good. Do you tell them like, yo,
I just think it's your responsibility to use protection I think, yeah, in a perfect world, you should tell them that. Disclose if you have it, but it's more important for protection.
Definitely.
Like this protection.
Thank you. Do you think R. Kelly is wrong for messing with those underage girls allegedly?
What you think?
If they, what they consented to it, like.
But they still underage.
So you think he wrong? And what the girls like, you know, I want to be with him. I love him.
It doesn't matter.
Doesn't
but
matter.
No, he's going to jail.
Then he should go to jail.
Right, of course.
So what about Usher? Allegedly he has herpes. It's a one-night stand. You meet somebody from the bar. You don't have a flare-up. Do you tell them that you have herpes?
I mean, not right. I mean, first of all, you don't even supposed to be having unprotected sex. Period. You know what I'm saying? So that shouldn't even go through anybody's mind. Either people have herpes or not. You should be having unprotected sex. That means he had unprotected sex. So they should only check, not only check for that, but for other things or two.
Or 3 or 4. Y'all know what you know what it is. Thank you. We want to know about the R. Kelly thing. Well, actually the Usher thing. So if you had herpes, would you tell a one-night stand? Say you met a guy at the bar, one time. Would you tell him you had herpes?
I think you should tell anybody that you sleep with. If you have something, you tell them that
but we're in the moment. I don't want to mess it up.
That's nasty because you want to die. Because I mean, you come in. You gotta die. Like that's like a transgender not telling a man that he's a transgender before sleeping with him. If you don't do that, I mean, you're gonna get an anger reaction. Somebody's great. You can die. Somebody can kill you for something like that.
Well, okay.
Herpes, any of those things. You have any disease, anything, heat of the moment, regardless of the fact. If you give it to somebody, that person's coming for you. One night stand or not.
Okay, well let's talk about the transgender thing. It's a transgender woman, and she about to sleep with a guy, but she said, I really want him to know me for me, and I don't want to tell him I'm a man. Well, I was a man in my previous life. Is she wrong?
Wrong. No, yeah, that burns me up.
I can tell.
Burns me all the way up. That burns me up more than interracial wet marriage and stuff.
Hold on, wait.
That burns me up more than that.
You don't like interracial marriage?
Oh, no, I don't think these should blend at all.
Are you serious?
Let me tell you something. In the beginning of time, black women raised white kids. Can a white woman raise a black child? No. There's no, you can't do that. You can't comb their hair. You can't teach them who they are. You can't do any of those things.
So if my mom is white, you don't think she should have, you don't believe in that?
I feel, no.
My mom isn't white.
I'd be like, oh, I'm sorry.
No, my mom.
I mean, bologna and all that good stuff, but right. I'm just not,
So we're asking everyone on the street today, let's say you with a girl and y'all about to get busy or whatever, and you know you have herpes, would you tell her right then, like, yo, I got herpes, but let's say you don't even have a flare-up. Everything's good, would you tell her, like, yo, I got herpes, or what would you do?
Now, some real shit, I feel like most of the problem is that, you know, when you're sharing your bodies, you got to get to an intimate connection with your partner. So basically, you're supposed to go over, you know, did she go to the GYN? Did you go to the doctor? Now, recklessness and ignorance is not a question for not knowing who you're sharing your body with. So, you know, of course you jump off, you get ready to slide, but it's a deeper conversation before you just slide in. You know what I'm saying?
Right. How do you feel about Usher? Because, you know, that's what the herpes thing came from. Because Usher, allegedly, everyone's suing him now because of the herpes. And how do you feel about that? Do you think he's in the wrong or in the right?
Well, I'm not going to speak personally about this man's medical records because that's something that's private to everybody's individual. But if he did, let's assume he did sit there and do that for a person of his status and iconic presence that he brings to music himself, he should be held accountable, you know, to the women that he's actually infecting because of his presence, for one. For two, if he didn't do it, I don't think that they should be exposing people's privacies. And, you know, a lot of things from him, Bill Cosby, a lot of our great black legends that's coming to a certain status of money and seeing certain propagandas and things that's alleged against them while they're on their step up. So what we got to do is ask better questions, because without the right questions, you don't get the right answers. That's from Prince to Michael Jackson to all our brothers that had a positive influence in this music game, or even in general speaking, that came to a status of money and now being bashed. What about Hugh Hefner that got a Playboy mansion that take prostitutes? And I mean, we even got Trump. And if we look at Trump, Ivanka's not from here. She's out there from Russia. Where you think he snatched her from? He snatched her from them little Miss America pageants where they was exposing women. So what they need to do is look at the more things that's going on in our face rather than the people they are just throwing under the bus, and look at the drivers. You know what I'm saying?
With that man, it's a different story. I'm gonna tell you, I don't know, man.
But what about it's a one-night stand? Like you just meet a girl at the bar and y'all about to jump off?
At least protect yourself. That's at all times. Female, male, doesn't matter. You gotta protect yourself. If you don't protect yourself, that's what happens. You catch diseases like that in the world you can't get rid of. Right. At all times, protect yourself. If not, if you don't trust the person, then don't do nothing.
Man, if you got herpes, man, you're supposed to let your sexual partner know, man. I think that's foul, man. People be having diseases and they don't let their partner know that they got, you know, herpes or what have you. I think that's foul. So if I had some type of sexually transmitted disease, and even if it was a one-night stand, it wouldn't be a one-night stand, because once you let that person know, they probably not gonna want to do nothing with you anyway after that. So.
Well, how you feel about R. Kelly? Is he wrong for messing with those underage girls, or is it just is what it is? If the girls want to do it, then that's on them. They have a brain. They old enough to think for themselves.
I mean, what you mean as far as like what I think about him today?
Yeah.
That's R. Kelly past, man. I mean.
Well, it just came out that he was messing with some other young girls.
I'm not gonna hold you, man. I'm not gonna lie to you, man. Like, that shit ain't right, but I can't judge him, man.
Right. Messing with a transgender woman, it was a one-night stand. Y'all had sex after the bar. Everything down here is she got the surgery, then she shot you a text the next day like, yo, I look like you before this. So, would you still mess with?
First of all,
girl?
And secondly, like, how dudes get caught out there is one thing, but you know, if you continuously messing with a transsexual or transgender, that make you gay. Like, that's crazy.
But even
so
with the surgery, like, they got all the surgery, you still feel like, yo, still, no.
Nah, that's not cool. That's not cool at all, man.
Have you heard about R. Kelly? We know his past, and you know it recently came out that he's messing with underage girls again. Okay. Well, they're over 18.
Okay.
So do you think he's wrong being 40 plus messing with an 18-year-old girl?
That's a question of morals and values, and every person is raised differently as far as the age difference between himself and a younger lady who is of legal age. I'm not sure how that would work in his life socially and with the dynamics of his family, but I don't think legal age. Okay. You know, if they're both legal age, yes, then, you know, there's no legal problem.
Right.
But that doesn't speak to, like I said, the kinds of problems that could cause, you know, with his family. Other members of her family, right. So it's something to think about. You know, it's definitely worth a conversation.
So you heard about the Usher scandal with the herpes?
No.
So you haven't heard about that? So allegedly he's been giving these girls herpes.
Oh.
You heard about it, I could tell. So if you had herpes, one night stand, do you tell the other person that you have it?
Yes, of course.
It's a legality issue. So.
But it's a one night stand.
You're breaking the law. If you have something
but I don't
and
have a
you're
flare
aware
up
of
though.
it,
I don't have a flare up.
if you have the disease and you're getting treated for the disease and you know about it, you're breaking the law by not telling.
So another question, another one night stand question. Transgender woman, one night stand, she messes with another guy. Does she tell the guy, look, before I was, you know, a male, but I have the surgery now, so I'm good. Should she tell him? So one night stand, I'm never gonna see you again.
No.
You don't think she has to tell him? You don't think so? You?
I mean, ethically, I would want the person to, I think it's in his or her best interest to disclose that. If you don't want the other person to get mad and there's a whole bunch of issues after that, but I mean, legally, that person's not inclined to say anything. So,
so R. Kelly, let's talk about R. Kelly. Is he wrong for allegedly messing with those underage girls? Even if they consented, is he wrong?
They're underage.
But well, okay, let's say that underage for me is under 18, but in Georgia, 16 is the legal age of consent. So if they're over 16, is he still wrong for messing with those girls?
I think it should be frowned upon, but if, you know, the law of the land in that specific state is saying that it's okay, then that's different, but it's definitely frowned upon. That's not okay. So.
Yeah.
You think so too?
I mean, he's the older person, and I think he's in a, like, it's his responsibility to
know better.
Yeah.
But his mind is telling him no, but his body's saying yes. So is he really wrong?
That song is just so old and tired. Like, it's time for you to put it to rest and act like an adult and stop messing with 2-year-olds.
Is R. Kelly wrong for messing with those underage girls?
I mean, if you think about it, in India, like, it's legal to marry at whatever age, 15 I think it is, or whatever age it is.
So you think it's cool?
I mean,
if they
it's no right or wrong. It's no right or wrong. I mean,
would you?
I wouldn't.
How old are you?
I'm 30.
30. So if a girl 17 was like, yo, I'm 17, it's legal here in New York, let's link up.
I wouldn't do it.
You wouldn't?
Yeah, I wouldn't do it.
But she's banging, like she's mentally on the same level as you, y'all click, but I'm 17. Yeah, exactly.
You said mentally, so.
So is R. Kelly wrong for allegedly messing with those underage girls even though they consented?
No comment. I'm from Chicago, the South Side.
So, but you're not gonna comment on R. Kelly though?
I'm from the South Side of Chicago. So let's let the law or let the receipts lie where they're made. We'll read them later. And
Right.
I won't be involved, but you know.
Right, I understand. You like Kanye too?
I love Kanye, and you know we're all a little. I'm an artist,
Yeah.
but I just haven't heard from him lately. I'm worried. Looks like I don't know what's going on with Kanye, but I'm very, very concerned. He hasn't been this quiet since the day before he was born. So something's clearly not right. And you can fool some, but you can't fool all of us. Something ain't right.
He does. You know, when I look at him, he doesn't even really kind of look the same.
You
like,
think he's a clone?
He looks the same, but he, you know, you
And
can tell.
it's so thick. I'm like,
yeah, he got really big. So.
I don't know if that. We don't know what's going on. We're gonna ask questions though.
I want the old Kanye. I want the college dropout. I want that. I was actually listening to Through the Wire the other day. I'm like, just damn, like, damn,
Old
Kanye.
Yeah.
Old
I think
Kanye.
he got a song called Old Kanye.
He does. But so Kanye, do you think Jay-Z is wrong for not reaching out to him, or you think he's wrong for distancing himself away from him?
You know what? I'm from Chicago. I moved to New York, and I learned there's a difference. Chicago is very, you know. That's my dog to kick, but you better not, you know, kick my dog. We're together. We're, you know, South Side, West Side, right. But Chicago, you know. So we had to learn that here. It's not about that. It's really about the music business, show business, the business end of it, and there's no friends in that.
Right.
This is a business, and you know, I had to learn that myself.
I understand that too, because I'm from the South, so you know, we love you.
But we're supposed to be friends. I gave you $10 million. You thought that was friendship?
Right. You heard about the Usher scandal?
Yeah, we've been talking about that.
So y'all was talking about it?
Yeah, we've been talking about that.
In a hypothetical situation, let's say a person has herpes. They don't have a flare-up, you can't even tell, and they have a one-night stand. Should they disclose that to the other person before they...
If the person knows about, I mean, if I knew I had herpes.
Yeah, and you about to have a one-night stand
yes,
with someone?
I mean, yes,
it's a one-night stand, no.
You can't, no,
I'm saying,
you gotta tell them. You cannot do that to a human being. Right. You have to tell them what's going on inside your body. You don't know what, like this person can have sex with me and I got herpes and then go kiss on their child or, you know, just anything. Like you have to talk about that.
You have to disclose.
And now, some people might want to still do it because you're a celebrity. They might be like, I don't care because you're a celebrity. Right. But some people might be like, oh no, I'm good.
Well, speaking of disclosure, you heard about the Bobby Valentino thing?
No, I didn't hear about that. What's that?
With the transgender. Well, you come, all three of y'all comes to you since y'all.
They say Bobby Valentino what?
Okay, allegedly messed with a transgender woman.
Oh.
So do you think, let's do another hypothetical. It's a one-night situation, and the girl is a transgender woman. But she got the surgery, so you can't tell. Should she disclose to the guy she messes with, I'm a transgender? You think so?
I don't think you can ever take a person's choice away. So not telling them is not being honest and not being upfront and giving them that option. And honestly, granted, like people can choose to do whatever they want with their bodies, but everybody is not going to throw away years of science because you feel like the opposite sex. So I think it's only fair and it's only right to share those, you know, those private moments because sex is a big deal. Like we have taken sex and put it on like this small shelf like it's nothing, but like this is an intimate moment, whether it's once.
Right.
Like I think it's only right to share that with like the person that you're gonna lay down with. So.
Well, how does that conversation go before we gotta have sex? Being a moment, oh yeah, I got herpes.
Well,
you know what I'm saying? Like that ruins the moment. You get what I'm saying?
Well, but you can ruin.
you gotta be
you can
honest
ruin
about
their
it.
life also. You know what I'm saying? I mean, even though you're not gonna die from it, it's incurable.
I mean, but
you know what I'm saying?
right,
I mean,
so you-
and it trickles down further too. You know, just like she was saying, it's like your children and
Right,
other
right.
family members and stuff.
Yo, I mean, the conversation. I believe the conversation has to be had. Just be like, hey, before we do this, I gotta let you know that I have herpes. You know, we can use protection, whatever, you know, whatever. But it's up to that person to decide if they still. You can't take that away from them.
Right. Who are y'all listening to now, music-wise?
Music-wise, I don't know.
Does it have to be hip hop? I like SZA. Yeah, I like her.
Gospel. A lot of
Okay,
gospel.
let's speak about SZA. A lot of people are feeling like, oh, the music she's talking about makes it seem like it's okay to be a hoe.
Right. We were talking about that.
We were talking about that too.
So how do y'all feel about that? How do you feel about that?
I feel like music is music. Like people have to separate the artist from like their craft.
Right.
But like we're not for it. Like I don't know if there should be this anthem for.
Like we was just saying, we
chicks.
like that song, that Weekend, you know, but we ain't side chicks, you know. We would never be side chicks, but we love the song.
So you think that's a good message to send out to the young ladies?
Absolutely
Like,
not. Absolutely not. People got to be more mature and be conscious of who they are. Like it's a growth thing, you know. As you're young, of course, you're more impressionable. So it, unfortunately, they are more impressed because of what's popular at the time. So I think in the household alone, like with the youth growing up, the parents just got to be conscious of what their kids are listening to. Got to really step up.
And SZA's not saying that she is side chick, and she okay. I think she's just putting music out there and see if they gonna catch it, you know. So
It's about anyway, they just speaking on what's popular and get some money, you know. Which speaks volumes about our country that there are so many women who are like,
are capable
wow,
of being
that's a
side
dope
chicks,
song.
basically.
Yeah,
So Side Chicks in Charlotte, have y'all heard of that show?
I've heard about it, but I've never. Like, I don't know what's going on with that.
Oh,
Yes, it
my
is.
goodness.
Would y'all would y'all be okay with being a side chick?
Never.
No, never. No, I don't care if you who you are. No, I'm not.
I'm a woman first. Who would want to be a Like, secret though? Yeah, like either we gonna be together
publicly and everybody knows.
or
Look, I just
ain't no restrictions. No.
I'm a basketball player. I don't want my life out there like that, and I do have a wife. And I
Oh
do
no!
love her.
Then be with your wife.
But I love you too.
One on one, like
I love you too.
but
No.
not in that way
Right.
to be serious and to.
I want to be
No,
serious. I
how
just
much
have
do
a
you
wife.
love your wife? How much do you love your wife?
have a
if
wife.
you-
Like that is how
No.
crazy
What-
we
that's
are.
the- I just have a wife.
That, like we take marriage and like sex and like make it such this small thing.
Right, and it's really
when it's huge.
One night stand, come back from a bar. You have herpes. Do you tell the other person?
Yes, of course you tell the other person.
But it's in the moment. Like you don't have a flare up, no anything. It's just so you don't want it on the moment. Come on, like, do you tell the other person?
Absolutely, you tell the other person. What? Are you not gonna tell the other person?
I'm asking you.
No, absolutely, you tell the other person.
Okay. So
Yeah.
another one night stand question.
Okay.
You bring a girl back home from the bar.
Yep.
She happens to be transgender. You didn't know that. But she has a surgery. Do you want her to tell you, or are you just one night stand? You'll never see her again.
Of course, tell me. These are easy questions, bro. What's going on?
But she said I'm a woman. Like now I'm a woman.
No. Of course you need to tell somebody. You have to tell people so that they can make a decision based on what they want.
Okay. R. Kelly messing with the alleged underage girls. Is he wrong? If
Yes,
it's
you
illegal,
don't mess with underage girls.
It's illegal.
These are not.
But it's a
hard
legal age of
questions, bro.
consent. Do you know who the vice president is?
Do I know the vice president? It's.
Get out of here. Get out of here now if you don't get this question. Leave. Final question. Are you a Trump supporter?
Hell no. Oh, I'm hoping they come get him even before the year is even out. Okay? I'm ready for him to go.